Video with Mopreme on Piers Morgan. Y'all know Piers Morgan has been um, taking up his understudy at Vlad University. Okay. And so he is learning how to incorporate himself somewhere where he don't belong. Okay. So he had Jaguar Wright, he had what's the name from Lords of the Underground? I think Lord Jamar. He had Vlad. He had what's her name? Blabbermouth Jaguar, right? That girl, that crazy fool, liar, regurgitator, all that. Okay, let's get down to it. Okay, so Mopreme was on Piers Morgan, and it was pretty cringe for a lot of people. Some people said they even wasted their time even watching this because it's my birthday. Oh yeah, it's my birthday, y'all. I'm 48 today. So happy birthday to me. But no, they said they were pretty much bored and they wasted their time because Mopreme was skating all around every question, which sounded different maybe, but it was really the same question. So Piers Morgan, okay, he's a seasoned interviewer. We can see that. And he cleverly found 1,000,001 ways to ask the same question over and over again. And then what I noticed also is when he didn't get the answer that he so desired, he put words in Mopreme's mouth. Literally, he put words in Mopreme's mouth. He kept telling Mopreme, so you saying Diddy deleted Tupac. Now, it's just a little history, personal history. I don't like P. Diddy, never liked P. Diddy. I've always felt like P. Diddy had something to do with Tupac's passing. What do I think about Biggie and what's his name? P. Diddy? Did he do it with Biggie? Probably so, but I really don't care because I'm not a Biggie fan at all. Quite the opposite. Yeah, I'm a pot girl. And I do believe, definitely, okay, first of all, Mopreme pretty much made it clear in this interview that it's not necessarily that he thinks Diddy did it, okay, the diddler, did he do it? It's that it could be a lot of people. In fact, he did say that there were several people, East Coast and West Coast, that are involved. And if I got in between those lines real good, he was saying pedestrians and law enforcement, and maybe even more. I don't know. But we know there's all kind of theories about Tupac and what happened to him, including the theory that he is still alive. Honey, I don't think Tupac is still alive. Who's gonna operate on a cover up that big? First of all, it's illegal to fake your passing, and secondly, who's gonna cooperate under something that big? Nobody. They don't value Tupac for sure. Like Mopreme said, when Piers asked him, what do you think about them arresting, what's his name that went around on VLAN and everywhere else? I wrote a book, and here's what happened. My cousin, well, Diddy had hired us, but he didn't get paid, but he did the job. Um, KVD, you in jail now, dummy. How many books did you sell? Niggas don't read. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm actually on YouTube. Okay, all right, cool. Well, that interview, for the people who said they wasted their time, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it depends on how deeply you follow this case and where you are in what you've learned about the case, because it's quite an eye opener. And I'm trying to think who that was that I watched after. Let's see. Because someone came on and they said Diddy will be charged with Tupac's passing. Choke No Joke. I would like to know where he got that name from, but yeah, Choke No Joke said that he was on, I think, Piers. So I don't know. Was it Academics? I'm not sure. He was on somebody's show, And he was kind of caping, it sound like, for Diddy a little bit. He was definitely caping for Diddy's mom. So I don't know what that's about. But he was caping for her like she was his woman. I thought he was going to jump through the computer screen about Diddy's mom. Yeah. But yeah, he was doing a little caping, and he kind of sounded like Jaguar Wright to me a little bit. He was like, "Yeah, I used to hang with them, and that was my boy, and da 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 da, and boot to boot to the boot to the boot." Some of the same stuff I've heard some other people come on and say, you know, like innocent till proven guilty, court your day in court, whatever, whatever. BS when it comes to Diddy. Because if y'all can run around here and keep saying OJ did it, even though he was found not guilty, he was literally found not guilty in a court of law, and y'all Negroes still be saying OJ did it. Okay? So Diddy did it. How about that? He did it. He did it. He did it. He's in the worst possible position ever because all of these top-notch people that partied with Diddy, they're either vulnerable or have the advantage or both. And I don't think they got wealthy by not having good business sense. So I would say they have the advantage. And so it looks like, and I think from what I've seen, that they're going to pretty much skate on by. All right. You weren't the intended target anyway. Keep doing what you're doing because we still working with you. But Diddy, it's time to throw him away. How many times do you, chocolatey people, okay, with you as chocolate as me, or you just a little bit lighter, but you're still chocolate? How many of you just don't get it? Like, how long is it going to take? How many people is it going to take? Because this been going on since forever, okay? What's the one y'all keep making up, talking about he was a real guy, he was the richest man, and all that kind of stuff? Probably richest black man? I don't know. Mansa Musa? Okay? It don't matter. Sam Cooke, child, name them. They got Prince and Michael. And what that means is you can parlay, you can have power, R. Kelly. You can feel like you're doing what you want to do and you doing it well. However, at the end of the day, though, at the end of the day, when they get through with you and they're ready to profit from you, oh, like Diddy allegedly profited from Tupac and Biggie's passing, yeah, they're going to toss you to the side. When I say the side, I mean in a box or maybe a urn. I don't know. Are you getting cremated? Well, either way, your reign don't last long, and it's really not a reign. It's about as much of a reign as these kings and queens y'all say that we once were. But there's still more proof of that than if Jesus walked the earth. Okay, that probably I went too far. I don't care. Well, listen to some of this. Listen, Linda. I don't know why. You know what? I do. I think I know why Mopreme showed up, because he didn't like that Jaguar bit. I know y'all talking about the apology and all that kind of stuff, and some of y'all feel some kind of way about it, but you don't make no doggone sense. But it does make sense because Willie Lynch, maybe? It just shows why the chocolatey folk just you're nowhere except under the bottom of everybody else's shoe. You don't have good business sense, like, at all, and much less business knowledge. They not gonna sue Jaguar. Why would they sue Jaguar? Even real stars. Now, eventually they may come for real stars. And it's kind of like giving an FBI-ish type of feel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hi, Detroit man. You retracted your message, but I see you there. And thank you for watching, and thank you for commenting, even though you chicken out of your own damn comment. You must have been trolling and saying something hateful, but if you want to rephrase and come back, you're welcome. Thank you to the one person who hit the like button. Now, can I get some more likes? Okay, do I have to be the one to sit here for the most of the time and be like, hit the like button like everybody else? I mean, it gets them likes. I didn't know you had to auction off the like button, because if you tap it, I promise they won't charge your card. And there's no coin slot either. So what else you got? Oh, finger work. That's all it takes. Finger work. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, do that. Do that. Do that. So, Mopreme, he's on Piers Morgan. In my opinion, because Jaguar Wright came on there and she ain't representing nobody but her crazy self and her other crazy self and however many crazy selves it is of her inside of her. And I still want y'all to hit that Cash App up so that we can get a membership to Tasha K, and we can have like a party watch of the interview that her son did against her Jaguar Wright's son, Sam, aka Deuces. That's an interesting nickname for somebody who it does not fit at all. That lets me know that boy play chess. I can't explain it to you. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. Somehow, y'all want to make every excuse in the book. Oh, Diddy. Oh, the DiGiorno or whatever the heck name to Ciroc and them parent companies, I guess. They had a disagreement with P. Diddy about some job performances or something, and they dropped his ass like a bad but good habit. It's a good habit for you to have if you a dropper of P. Diddy, because he gonna drop your drop, baby. According to what's out there, he gonna take that. That's how he gets down. I think he gets a lot of adrenaline rushes from that, you know. Anywho.
Tupac, my brother, was king of the hill, top dog, king of rap. And with it comes a lot of jealousy. Oh, maybe I said this because he got Tupac here.
It's 50 Cent.
That's pretty direct there from 50 Cent.
Yes, it was.
In case you didn't hear, 50 Cent was on stage. They showed a clip. And he said directly, no skippity bops, none of that. He said directly that Diddy is probably going through what he's going through. Because, you know, Tupac. Notice how many people say that. They actually say that. Now, when has 50 Cent lied to y'all? Yes, we don't do celebrities, but come on now. Come on now. 50 Cent, he kind of shocked a lot of us. Because when he first came out, I was like, dang, I want to like him so much. He's chocolatey. Yes, I'm biased for the chocolate. If you ain't chocolate, that's not my fault. Okay, I'm not your mom and your daddy. That's not my fault. But if you ain't chocolate, Anywho, yeah. These folks are playing themselves. However, they are telling us the story the entire time. Or what could be the story. Because although, and I hate to mention her name again, but that girl that used to could sing, that was probably somewhat about to be initiated into the industry 30-something odd years ago, not consistently, okay, nutbag, so hard. Would you say, Star? So hard. And if you haven't been to Star Report's page and seen when that thing, I call her a wild boar. She's a wild boar. When that wild boar came on and got into it with Star, he was like, Star, 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 Star. Listen, let me tell you, if y'all want to laugh, okay, and if you have like a sadistic type of humor, you're going to want to go over there and watch that clip. And when you watch that clip, which one we focusing on right now? Okay, the clip is after. All right, if you watch that clip, you probably going to subscribe to him. You probably are. His videos tend to be long, but eventually his team has started learning how to break them up a little bit and give you maybe some 15-minute increments. And for all you liars out there who keep saying that he scrubbed the interview of him and Jaguar, okay, do you know what scrub mean? Hell no, because you don't do it on your baseboards. You don't do it on your underarms. Scrub. It means to try and remove every single trace. Okay, basically, you can look it up. I don't know. I'm trying to help you learn something because obviously y'all's is dummies. Okay, he did not scrub the internet of that interview because we can still find it. If you can find it, it hasn't been scrubbed. Again, how clean do you be when you get in the bathtub? Because you don't know what scrub is. All right, what's the other one you said? Oh, he had to take it down. Go to his page and you will see the whole freaking segment, and it's broke up to probably like, 2 or 3 different videos because he had a good all-star lineup. Although y'all don't like to consider VLAD as one. Okay, let me say this. Because, listen, let VLAD rock. Let him rock. He's a part and he's a key. And just let him rock and just fall back and watch. Y'all not in this life. You're not. Either one of these people are on their levels. Neither am I. So we're all just watching, spectating, and speculating for the most part until we get some convictions. Isn't that kind of how the Constitution works? I mean, do we want to respect it or we don't? Y'all want to say he innocent or you want to say he guilty? Now, personally, I think he's freaking guilty of everything we've ever heard that he allegedly did and more. The more part is what he was working on, probably, allegedly, according to me. And also what he also desired to be more. Some people really get a kick out of taking that, as he say, from other people. And also, it's a bonus if you get to see him suffer. Yeah, that's who that dude was. But you cannot blame him for the fact that people been knew all this about Diddy and they still kept going to him like they was gonna get a hot ass career or something out of it. Since when? That deal he got with Mary J. Blige, honey? Don't ask my neighbor, okay? In fact, go ask my neighbor because they might know because I sure the hell don't. But I do believe it was pretty doggone bad. Now, as much as I don't like Danny Boy and him running his cocksuckers, because that's what they are, he sucks cock. He telling the truth when he talks about, like, okay, he said he was like 15 years old having an affair with Mary J. Blige. That includes insertion of the penis into the vagina. Okay? And maybe some oral, because I know Jewel admitted that she gave him that oosh-goosh, bagoosh. Is that how you say it, Orlando, right? Something like that. Yeah, I think she had a title back then, but she's passed on now. If you don't know who Jewel is, child, look her up. Look her up. So, that boy said he was sleeping with her and he was sleeping with Mary J. Blige, and he would get flued out by Mary. Love is all we need. Imagine what else she has done. Just imagine what else she has done. But y'all praise and worship these celebrities. This was an interesting interview to me. I'm going to tell you why. Because Piers kept his composure the entire time. Mopreme, he tried. I give him a good 85 to 90%. Now, Piers was able to trip his ass up a couple of times. All right? That same one question that he has been trying to ask from the beginning of the interview, and he asked it all the way through in a billion different ways. Okay? I'm not the only one. Look in the comment section before you even watch the video, and everybody's pretty much saying all the same things, except for the ones who are trying to bang. You trying to gang bang from your keyboard. Loud and wrong again. We're scared. We're scared because you's a dummy. That don't make no doggone sense. But That's how y'all think. That's how y'all think. So, Mopreme is Tupac's stepbrother. I don't even know why people still use that term, but I guess technically it's to let you know that they had either the same daddy or the same mama. Now, I'm kind of thinking they had the same mama, but I believe it was the sister in Tupac who had the same mama, and the brother in Tupac had the same daddy. So, Mopreme says it is very interesting that they come and arrest QVD out of the blue. We've been looking into Tupac's death, his departure from this earth for a long time, even back to when it first happened. That was 1996, okay? I bore a son in that year, and he's every bit of about to turn 30. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, and a lot of us was just some young little chitlins who thought we knew what we was doing. But we all had that instant magnetic pull towards Tupac and his music. We did. Even to this day, it still captures everybody. Marvin Gaye, in my opinion, is the equivalent of Tupac. When Marvin Gaye passed away, I was a little girl living in Houston, Texas. And I watched my auntie break down and cry. And she cried. And she cried for like 3 days. And her old man just held her. Y'all remember that scene in Baby Boy? It was pretty much like that for like 3 days. Hello, me, your niece. I'm at your house. We supposed to be doing girl stuff. Because I'm the only girl. And we're here and you're girly and we like to do the girl stuff. But you crying over Marvin Gaye. Okay, after the second day, I was a little perturbed. The third day, I was like, I don't understand. Why would you sit up here and cry like that for this dude? I never met him. Is he my daddy? Like, what's going on here? Of course not. I know who my daddy is, but I'm just saying. She's crying for days over this guy. Now, a lot of people did that. They did that with Prince, Michael Jackson, all that. But a lot of people did that with Tupac as well. A lot of people accredit Tupac for them actually getting through obstacles and making it to where they are right now, even though it's probably not ideal. But in comparison to what they could have been, Tupac wasn't necessary. He wasn't necessary. And he had a purpose, in my opinion, probably more than one, because I don't believe that all of us have just one purpose. But that guy is a genius in what he does. And they've been after him for a long time. Kanye West. That's another video. It'll be out tomorrow. We're not going to get into that, but everything is still connected. It's still connected. Now, it's interesting that after Jaguar Wright, while talking about P. Diddy, Piers Morgan would have on Mopreme. And Mopreme lets everybody know that our issues, or Pac's issues, / maybe our issues with Bad Boy or P. Diddy, they originated long before he was doing his little freak offs and stuff, because he wasn't even that dude at that time. He was just some young exec who got kicked out of the fucking group chat by Andre Harrell, who we already know is no longer walking this earth with us, not in his body. It's a lot of them. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so Mopreme gets on Piers Morgan and he really does not directly answer the main question that Piers is asking him, but he's asking him a billion times. Now, I know they already went over this interview before they did it. However, Piers Morgan still said, I don't care about nothing that we talked about. I'm here for a reason, and you know the reason, so I'm gonna get it at you one way or another. And Mopreme say, I'm gonna take my time. I'm going to think left. I'm going to think right. Maybe even listen to something in my ear. But one thing I'm not going to do is let you fast talk me into some BS. And when he jumped over him and then smooth talk him through, he almost got him. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not even going to do that. He got him at least twice that I can count, because he had him give a slightly different answer than before. And if he is fishing for this specific answer, it is very important that he's doing that. Why is he doing that? Who knows? To say, oh, Tupac's brother said it here. Yes, Diddy did it. Maybe, but so many people have said that. And it wouldn't. The mother, Tupac's mother, even sued on behalf of the theory that Diddy hired who and gave the money to who and said for who to do what to who? Tupac, right? And they said it was what? Eh, wrong. Wrong. You're all wrong. You tried though. You gave it the old nice heave ho. And no, you're wrong. So how is it now that they're actually pulling the same play out that they told her she was incorrect about? Now, does she have a case on that? I don't know. That's that's a whole nother level. But did they pull out the exact same case and activate it that she was trying to proclaim back then, but somehow a judge found her to be unfounded? Mm? So what y'all doing right now? What y'all doing right now? Because Diddy was the focus, right? But here is Mopreme with Tupac. Did Jaguar Wright talk about Tupac? I don't think she talked about Tupac. Goodness, that interview was not past 30 minutes, so that's great. I mean, I struggled through it for context, but oh, Jesus. Don't you just want to slap her sometime? However, she didn't mention Tupac. Who mentioned Tupac? Oh. Tupac mentioned Tupac when this shit got set off. Okay? When the Dilla and his drama got set off, because, like Mopreme said in the interview, once Tupac was gone, that's when Diddy got his what? Rite of passage? That's when he started, spreading his wings and flying away all over Harlem, spitting and shitting on all potential artists out there. And y'all had to be signed by this man. You went to making a band. What, twice? Walked for the cheesecake? Allegedly. Allegedly. And every doggone thing else, and still came up with, say it with me, a nothing. Just like everybody else. So, how would one be any different? There's no difference. That guy had a clear motto and agenda from day one, and that's what it was. Again, how in the hell is Tupac, while we got Mopreme on here, using this as an opportunity to talk about Diddy and Tupac? And a little bit of Suge. I mean, Piers tried, but nobody was having the Suge insertion. Let's just be clear on that. All across the board, everybody who was up there in the past couple of days, if V-Lab was mentioned, they was like, yeah, that's sweet. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So, yeah. How did Tupac get pulled into this? Remember Tupac going to lay down some tracks or whatever the heck they was going to be doing in there? And allegedly, Biggie and P. Diddy was coming out simultaneously, along with some other thugs simultaneously attempting to, I don't know, come and F stuff up. And just a little, I haven't seen proof of such creativity from nobody. So I'm gonna go with there's some significant relevance here that a lot of people seem to be missing. What the hell could that be? Oh, I know what it is. I'm not turning the light back on. The Dilla and Tupac. That's how it got started. Now, why, though? Well, some people tend to think that Tupac and P. Diddy was thick as thieves. Maybe, I don't know. I've only seen a picture or two, no admission at all from their behalf. So they they were possibly lovers. Y'all do talk about Tupac and ballet and blah 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 and boo boo boo, which doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what you do. So, are there accommodations? Plenty. Two clothing stores right here, and it goes on and on. So, you got one partner that missed out on donating what? Who knows? Pennies on the dollar. Why? Why is this all going like this? Why? Mopreme, why are you there? You don't really want to get into anything. Why are you there? Why? Because this dude is out here collecting bean bags, obviously. The little mini bean bags that, you make a weighted blanket with, which I'm still working on. Yes. It'll be finished soon. But he's working on his own. How? By manipulating and moving things around? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. But Mopreme and Piers.
Didn't want to say so publicly.
Say so what? Listen.
But this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows.
When you watched that,
Now, Tupac to me was a special kind of character, and that grace right there that he was showing, and it was more than just that. We can put some other descriptors on it, but some of us do understand what that could have been. It could have been that, they had a relationship. Tupac had a relationship with Biggie and P. Diddy to some degree, right? But probably not equal to each other. Seems like people want to say he was besties with P. Diddy. Well, that one picture that you're showing of them walking in a suit, child, people just walking in a suit. I mean, other than that, give me something. Y'all taking that art school stuff and you are just doing too much when you need to be focused on how the hell did your people get in this situation and why do they keep repeating it every single time? And every single time you come and you buy, you hurry up and buy and go on about your business until a week or two later you're back in the same or similar type of store spinning. Like, we got it like that. We ain't got shit like shit. Okay? We ain't got shit like shit. But Mopreme is on here to say nothing, but to say a whole lot about his brother, Tupac.
do you think he was basically saying he did think that Diddy was involved, but didn't want to say so publicly?
Pac has suspicions of what had happened. But the saying is not what you know, it's what you can prove. And we've been, stuck in that position for quite some time, trying to get to a place where we can prove.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna go too hard on him because I clearly understand why. It makes all the sense of the world to me that he wouldn't say too much, but he knew he wasn't gonna be able to really say anything or answer any of the questions that he knew and probably previously discussed with Piers that he was gonna try to throw at him. So why do he need to be going on here? The man is, trying to tell you something. It could be God, but this man is trying to tell you something. What are you trying to tell you? Why y'all caping for Diddy? This goes back, way back. Pac said, you Negroes set me up. And what did they say and everybody else say? Oh, we like Biggie's music. And he didn't do that. He was a friend of Pac. What are you talking about? Pac was way too adamant and passionate about that. I never doubted him for a second. I said, I believe that he truly does believe that these fools set him up. Now, Biggie may have been somewhat innocent, but Your boy the diddler? Please. Listen, Tupac was a threat to everybody. I don't care which way you try to dice it. He was a threat to everybody. There's only a select few numbers of certain type of people, and select few, okay, just one. And any and everybody worth their salt knew that Tupac was that one that we were blessed with. And they could never compete nor compare on any level. Okay, even if you just off duty chilling, psh, ain't no competition. Ain't no competition. That was Tupac. You can't beat his confidence. You can't beat his knowledge. You can't beat his passion. You cannot beat his looks. You can't beat that. You can't replicate that. There was nobody from LL to Jay-Z to Kanye to freaking Diddy, because apparently he was trying to make music, but all in the video. Like Shook said, boy, sit your ass down somewhere. There's no quality over here. You don't even know what you're doing. The elevator, the 5 shots, Tupac getting mad and bombing back because not only do you not apologize and say, hey, Pac, listen, Linda, I didn't do this thing. I didn't do this thing. In your R. Kelly voice. And pat your chest and get up and walk around. I didn't do this thing. Maybe, and I'm just saying maybe because I'm not Tupac, but maybe they would have been cool. But that was not the agenda. It was not the agenda. What was the agenda? I don't know. 5 shots sounds pretty straightforward to me. Any money or wallet grab definitely was an afterthought with all that was left behind. They say Diddy did it. 50 Cent was on the stage and he didn't say no allegedly. He didn't say no disclaimer. He didn't say, in my opinion. He said, Diddy going through this because he, Aaliyah. So, yeah, that's what he said. Well, we going to be trying that out tomorrow. That technique. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Y'all dudes going to mess around and lose all your toys. All your toys. That's what's going to end up happening. That's what's going to end up happening. Let's listen to some more of this interview.
Actually happened. But is your belief now that Diddy may have been involved in that first shooting?
I don't know, Piers.
The first
I don't
shooting,
know.
the one in the elevator when he was going in the studio, he got blasted, blah, blah. Biggie comes down like, what's going on? I thought about maybe saving you today, but I mean, what's going on? Bitch, it ain't none of your business. You sending some money or no? That's it. That's all. That's it. Ain't nobody forcing you to do a doggone thing. Sure ain't. So if Diddy, and I'm gonna leave Biggie out of it, because how you say Piers? Oh, he not here to defend himself. But if Diddy, they can do anything they want to do. Yep, anything. So, with that being said, how far back are we gonna go on these, I guess you can call them charges? How far back are we gonna go before we can get down to the nitty gritty? Because we need to get down to the nitty gritty. We're not gonna hang out with you in Apple and Verizon all day. We're not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. So in the meantime, in between time, Kanye West has been gone. That's for sure. That's one thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's not being carefully traced. just like a, what's his name? I don't remember. I don't remember because I ain't get that goddamn far. Mm, mm, mm. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? All right, keep going. We can keep going. Press. It's press. Huh? Listen, waiting. Excuse me. Hello. All right. Okay, cool. I'm in here talking to myself because. All right. Alrighty then. So there's that. However, Mopreme on Piers Morgan, not saying shit, but saying a whole lot of shit.
I don't know, Piers. I don't know. That's the investigation. None of us know. This is the best way for us
Why
to get some
Jaguar
answers.
Wright can't do that? She didn't get no kind of media training whatsoever. Why she can't sit her ass behind supposed to replace ass? Because we're not supposed to be saying that. Okay. And just pray something happens to fit the time slot of the fees that I have to claim, and just as sure as I pay them, it'll be a new sticker, new color, Clayton County. Yeah, that seems about right. All right, so let's see if I can get a good picture of these. Let's see. All I need is one good picture. What is this behind me? Oh, it's McDonald's. Damn. I didn't even know where I was. Ain't that something? Let's see if I can get a good picture. I can't figure it out. I'm trying to. I'm just as lost as everybody else is. All right. Mopreme.
To have an actual investigation into his murder, regardless of who was responsible or the who's that were responsible.
Now I know a lot of people would think that this is the part where he's like, or one of the parts where he is trying to avoid saying Diddy's name. Listen, child, baby, please. Not, in my opinion, he's saying something deeper. He's talking about a situation with maybe somebody underage. But all in all, just give me a heads up.
Each incident involved multiple people, planning, coordination, and we just been trying to get to the bottom of it for a long time.
Okay.
But the reason there's so much speculation raging even today is that they were big rivals and there was a genuine, very bad feud, right?
It didn't start out that way. It didn't start out as rivals. That's why it's confusing. Pop was the big dog. At one time, we had plans to work with Big. Big was on one of the first outlaw records, Running from the Police. It didn't start out that way. That's why we were all confused when Pop got touched in New York.
You must have talked to your brother about that. Did he confide in you any more thoughts about it?
Of course he did.
He did.
He did.
But you know how this game go until you could actually.
I'm not gonna tell you.
You can't hop out there and say it. So
Whitey, that's what you should say.
Pac made it very clear of his suspicions, his instincts.
Very clear.
And
very clear. Listen, it is.
We're trying to find which direction was the right direction to go.
I say I'm pausing you. I'm pausing you. I'd rather listen to that opera if y'all can't hear it that McDonald's is playing, rather than listen to Mopreme. I don't know what's going on with Doobie. He got some swallowing issues, and that shit is annoying. And it's taking him 11 years to even try to come with an answer that's actually not an answer at all. Greetings. Yeah, that's Tupac's brother talking. Yes, Mopreme. And, we respect Mopreme and all that good shit. And I do believe that this video is a bit strategic. See, Jaguar Wright, bitch, you finally starting to run into your demise for the second, maybe third time. Either way, you thought you was going one way, but you going the other way, and they gonna make sure of it. And that these are facts. These are facts. So y'all better listen to people like, unfortunately, Charlemagne the God and others who are like, hey, first of all, for the dumbasses, the dumb asses out here, it's okay. It's in the dictionary. You're just not capable of understanding, first of all, that which you don't even encounter to know it exists. However, this guy has choices. And he's showing you what his choices are, even though it may not be in the format that you prefer or you're accustomed to. It may not be that. However, if it works correctly, it's an upgrade. So, if this interview worked correctly, it's a motherfucking upgrade. It keeps you on track and puts you back in within the speed of things. Okay? They shot me. All right, Piggy, whatever his little Porky Pig, Biggie Smalls, I'll suck on your daddy's. Okay, that part and others. Yeah, the fire bastard. In my Dr. Evil voice. You fat bastard. That slime slush out of here. So it could be from all kind of angles. I am buying into that one more than anything else, but I do believe it always reverts back to who? Diddy, because he orchestrated it like he orchestrated a lot of stuff, including people's demise. And see, for those of you also who are, I guess you call yourself attacking Pierce, John, please. Pierce will lose his platform in the blink of an eye if he were to even conceptualize in his brain him being defiant and being like, no, bitch, no, that's my interview. We are the entertainment, blah, 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 blah. And here we talk about shit. There'll be no gangbanging tonight, but there will be conversations. And here we go. Because it don't fit, do it? No, it don't fit. They say you come over here, you pay us more money, and we'll get you the necessary tool. I'm sorry. Do y'all get paid by the freaking load or something? Hey, listen. Let me play some more. Play some more, because y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Did I have a bank transfer tonight? I don't think I
For this investigation.
Did you believe, Mopreme, that the two shootings were absolutely linked, that the same people were behind both?
I can't say. I can't speak of any absolutes, Piers.
No, is that your gut feeling?
Why did he cut him off while he was doing it? Pierce knows about the echoes and the delays or anything of the sort. His team, they have a job, and that's part of it. Now, if there's any holes, I'm a seamstress. Well, let's figure this out. Won't be that hard. Even a little glue would do. But we gonna get back on subject, right? Of course we are. We're gonna get back on subject. You don't want to be picked up. Who we dealing with? Oh, it's not gonna let me slide up. All right, well let me drive because I can text while I'm driving, right? Yeah, absolutely. And we can try and ask Mopreme, sir, what do you mean? Like, what's really going on? What's really going on? Why are you on Piers Morgan? Ain't nobody said no Tupac nothing. I don't think they did. Nobody said no Tupac nothing, but. And Diddy were responsible for shooting himself. In the elevator, they organized it, set him up. Do I believe Diddy did it? Heck yeah. Do I believe Biggie was involved? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. And that playing crazy. You know, one thing is you can go back and watch any interview that where someone, I guess, was given the permission to, because nobody else wanted to do it. But where they asked, did he straight out, did you? Did you? Just like the Charlamagne interview. Boy, if that ain't a guilty response, I don't know what is. The way he was like, we ain't gonna talk about stuff like that, but pat his head and turn it to the other side, like press, like I'm trying to avoid you, and did you look away? And I know we disconnected. Look away. And I know we disconnected. Look away. Look away. Boy, what you patting your hair for? You ain't got no wig on. Mm. That body language speaks greatly, don't it? This is like one of my cameraman's off. Oh, that helped. None. That's okay. I'm chocolate, baby. You're supposed to have a hard time seeing me in the dark. Like Tupac. And Biggie. And, okay, those niggas is black. Biggie, P. Diddy, they just dark. They're not dark. They're just dark. Inside and out. Inside and out. Mm-hmm. So, the whole story about Diddy allegedly hiring someone to take out Tupac, I've always thought it was true. What say you? What do you think? Is it true? Did it happen? I don't know. Bring you what? Is it still my birthday? Yeah, it is, because I was born in 347 or 346. Either way, it's still my birthday. I don't know why people messing with me talking about something, talking about next. Let's play a little bit more of this interview while we sitting at this red light. Okay, so now I gotta go get somebody something to eat. What I look like on my birthday?
I'm not sure.
These two right here play tug of war the whole time.
I said I'm not sure.
No, I heard you. I just wondered whether that is really the case, or you're just reticent to say so.
I wasn't there at either incident, so that makes it very difficult for me to be
Good answer.
Sure about anything. It's been 27 years, all kind of suspicions, all kind of, but until we can actually prove something, and it's hard. I'm not a cop. I'm not an investigator. So we are going to the people who know how to get these answers.
Facts and logic.
Went on stage last year.
Facts and logic. Hold on, Piers. Shut your mouth, okay? I need you to shut up. Yeah, facts and logic. That was a good answer. Even though I'm pretty sure on the streets with his friends, maybe with his wife, or maybe with nobody. But I believe this guy definitely believed what Tupac was telling him, and I definitely believe that he have a firm belief and idea of who maybe did what to Tupac. But he's not coming on here to do no Jaguar right. Mopreme is letting y'all know, oh, this ain't Jaguar right, but I'm going to show you how to do it. If you gon' speak, they insist, and, they get boosted for him, right? Snoop was in on the Tupac Russell pool. No, Reggie Wright said they hit up. You might be right about that. You might be right about that. Okay, at the end of the day, he set it up on behalf of Puffy. Look, don't act like you was in front of me, because I would kick your ass. You better be a DoorDasher going to the other side, because we're not finna play that. This line is long. At freaking 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so Reggie set the deal up. I do believe he even said he did. And cool. But it was set up on behalf of the Diddy's request or desire. And it still went, if we're agreeing, through the other channels. Keefy D, the dude who stole the chain on purpose so there could be an issue because everybody knows how Pac get down. Why y'all? He was never a thug. Oh, gosh. Okay, so he didn't have a 9 to 5 as a thug. All right. There's been plenty of beef records in hip hop. I understand that you guys have Drake and Kendrick, that situation going on. That's about as close as you're going to come to what a real hip hop beef is ever. And you still ain't scratched the surface, okay? So I understand. But Pac made it very, very clear that these people who he was cool with on a very deep level, so deep, people around here talking about Pac and Diddy was dating. I think going to do that. Makes no damn sense. Y'all better leave Tupac alone. How about that? Thank you. They were dating. Ugh. I can't unsee it. Not at all. I'm suing somebody because that's weird. That y'all. I think it's just an easy answer for you guys because at the end of the day, there's nobody out here that would have been competition for DJ Quick. Nobody. You're not into that world. It's not a big deal. Well, it is kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. And we don't get a choice about that being a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. Yep. Burger King, stuff like that. You can look across the pond, across the way, and you will see. That it's pretty much all the same. It is. That go to tell you that everything in Atlanta be closed at late at night, cause Atlanta, it's bad out here. But when somebody can pinpoint people who they felt a connection with and they thought they were close with and they thought they had a bond with, he thought he could trust them, and pinpoint them loud for the world to see, and be emphatically insisting that they are the ones responsible for what happened to you. If you don't believe him, then I don't know, baby. Maybe you are really into this thing on a deeper level, and you understand something majestic is going to happen. I'm going to pay for that sandwich, right? Yeah, because that's where it can be. Whichever one. And there will be no calculations done unless they were originally done on the computer. Is that not how it works? That's how it works. Okay, cool. So, if there's some after hours or suspicious activity running around, especially because don't forget we have some private insurance or, bitch, how the fuck you come up here and get in front of me? Listen, it's cuss words all night. I could put it in the title, but I'm already live, so who cares? But we're going to listen to Mopreme since the line is so long. We're going to listen to Mopreme. You'll share what? You share what? What the fuck? You share what? I don't get it. I'm sitting in this line for your ass.
Oh, that was pretty direct there from 50 Cent.
Yes, it was. me and him actually from the same neighborhood, Southside Jamaica. He a Queens dude. We from Queens, and he's from New York. So certain people attribute information, and we're just trying to get some confirmation on these suspicions. Everybody's got a theory, and we're wading through the theories.
Let me ask you a different way. I understand why you're being cautious. I understand why you're hiding.
All right, so Piers has said this a couple of times. I understand why you're being cautious. He said it different ways, but he's just repeated himself the entire time. Okay, so he sounded like he was kind of sort of trying to respect Mopreme's position. Seems like Piers insisted on him doing this interview. So I'm pretty sure there was some tug of war and chess playing going on there to even make this happen. But there also could be a point in time where Mopreme felt like it was, to their, I don't know, I'm missing the word I'm looking for. But to their advantage, I guess, to go on there and talk about this. In the middle of everybody talking about Diddy. Ain't nobody talking about Tupac. Well, Tupac was the first one who called Diddy out. I watched a couple of videos yesterday, and it was like the celebrities, the people, whoever that told us or tried to warn us about Diddy. Bitch, if you ain't starting to end it with Tupac, then you throw the whole thing in the trash. And why y'all clicking on it? Because Tupac was first. Tupac was first. And then whatever. But definitely Tupac. I don't know why. Yeah, definitely Tupac. Okay? Definitely. So, I'm a come back.